Welcome to Hat Talk. My name is King Drumgoole,
My name is Carmel Jenkins.
and today our first episode is gonna be Hack Your Facts. So, Carmel, do you want to explain why we're wearing these costumes today?
Oh yeah, since it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month and we wanted to add to the theme a little bit, we decided to wear gray hats and white hats because of gray hat and white hat hackers.
Okay, so do you want to explain to the people that don't know what those are?
A white hat hacker is a hacker who works for an organization, and a gray hat hacker is a neutral hacker who works for either or. But a black hat hacker is a hacker who works for malicious activities.
So moving forward, basically we're gonna give you a little background of what this is. So we're gonna be doing podcasts every week for this month of October. We're gonna be having new guests every week. This is called Hack Their Facts for this week. So stay tuned. Make sure to give us some feedback after this first episode. Thank you. So Carmel, when you think of cyber, what do you think of?
You know, when I think of cyber, I think of computers, network grids, computer grids, CDs about like networks, phone data, all that stuff.
Okay. So why do you think it's important to know about cyber?
Because a lot of people today across the world use electronics. You know, everyone basically uses the internet. So knowing knowing a lot about cybersecurity can help you along the way of using electronics instead of using them blindly.
It does. It really does. I think it's, important part of our present and future. So I agree with that. So, what's your education in cyber?
My education in cyber is I learned about it at school.
At school, so you're a student right now.
Yeah, I'm a student in cyber. Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of the future, what do you think cyber is going to be like? Cybersecurity.
How cybersecurity is going to be in the future, it's going to evolve even more. It's evolving right now.
It is.
So imagine in the future, 50 years later, it's going to evolve into like more advanced technology.
Okay.
Definitely.
So right now, we're going to go ahead and test your knowledge, right?
Okay, bet.
So I'm going to give you, matter of fact, you give me 5 fun facts about what you know about cybersecurity.
5 fun facts. What about 3 fun facts?
I'll give you 3.
3 fun facts. Okay, 1 fun fact about cyber is if you want to protect your network and your saved data, 2 ways are using firewall and a VPN. But if you're going to use the VPN, make sure it's a reliable one and trustable one.
Okay.
Fact number 2 is any app you use, always check TOS. Whether that's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or even an app you already use all the time. Always check TOS. And TOS stands for Terms of Service, of course. And fact number 3, if you're using the app, if it has the option to use privacy settings, make sure you use it because you don't know what might happen on your app. Even if it doesn't happen often to everybody, you always want to be secure. So always use privacy settings and see what you could do in it.
Okay, that's nice. Nice. So, what do you think about what do you think about hackers?
Hackers. Now there are different types of hackers, but hackers who hack for malicious activities, I don't think they're bad people, but I think they're greedy for gathering information. I think they're taking what's not theirs.
Yeah, it's true. They use it for different things. Some people do it for good, some people do it for bad. So yeah, I like that. So speaking of that, why do you think black hat hackers do what they do?
They gather information to either gain access to a business and corporation to check all their data and stuff, or to take personal information about someone's credit cards, or just personal data that can get leaked out. That would be bad for them.
Yeah, that's a good answer. So speaking of that, what do you think organizations should do for the present and the future of cybersecurity?
Number 1, I think they should, for organizations?
Yes.
Number 1, I think they should check the employees they hire. That employees play a big part in one's businesses. So do a background check on the number of employees you got, and do a background check on what they do on a daily basis. Yeah. If an employee is leaking out information. Say if they're leaking out information about a product that's gonna come out next week, that's a hazard, and that could be hazardous to the business.
Yeah. Okay, so have you personally been hacked?
No, but I've had experience with hackers before.
Tell me about that.
So I'm on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I've had like 3 or 2 people like contacting me asking for like some information and stuff like that, or asking for money. But I knew they were hackers and they weren't the real people.
So what was the steps you took to?
Well, first they contacted me saying hey and all that, and I contacted them saying hey back, and we got into a conversation, and then they started to ask for money. One person asked them money about their grandma and like having to pay medical bills and all that.
That's the thing with a lot of hackers. They use, lies. They lie about certain stuff to get certain information. I never understand that.
And sometimes they use their family members to like make you feel bad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a good heart, sometimes people do it and they don't realize it's a hacker. They think, somebody's trying to do something. But yeah. So, has any of your family ever been hacked or had any issues like that?
Okay. Nah. I had a friend who got hacked. His name was Quentin Mills. He got his whole account hacked. He had like a whole bunch of followers and stuff, and had a whole bunch of like photos and stuff because he owns a business and stuff.
What he do?
He do like photography and all that.
Oh, really? That's nice. So, what did he do to? Is he still hacked right now?
Nah, he got a new account.
Oh, okay. So he changed his password, username.
Yeah, he got a whole new account.
Which you should do, right? Change your password, username, make it a whole different account.
Say that again?
So when you get hacked, right? Are you supposed to change your password, username, and just leave it like that?
I would change it definitely because they already know it. So
exactly,
you need to change it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I would change it to something way more harder because my passwords usually be simple.
Yeah, that's with a lot of people. It's just easy to remember, and
I sometimes like we use the same password, which I shouldn't do. But yeah.
Okay, so what do you think kids like your age, our age should do to protect our computers, phones, PlayStation, Xbox, anything like that?
Well, just keep doing what you're regularly doing, but don't leak out too much information or be too personal on your accounts. Like if you're on Instagram, don't like tell what location you're in all the time on your story. Don't have it in your bio where you exactly live, what age you are, how many family members you have, all that.
Yeah.
It's okay to post like stuff you do in your life, but like don't make it too personal.
Yeah, just personal. Be careful with what you're doing.
That doesn't go for Instagram. That goes for like Facebook. If kids use that, it goes for like TikTok, YouTube, all that. Yeah, that. Just be careful.
Okay. Yeah. So
that's it.
Do you think hacking will be a problem in the future?
Yes, it's already a problem right now. It's been a problem, and in the future, like I said, technology is advancing more and more. So in the future, 40, 50 years later, maybe even 20, 10, it's gonna be way easier to hack.
Yeah, I was saying that too. But a lot of people, they're training for training for the future. You know what I'm saying? Organizations, they're already adding stuff. Firewalls. Trying to get. But the thing is, hackers are improving too.
Yeah, they're improving too. So they might counteract them, and they might exploit some people's information way easier.
Exactly. So, talk to me about warfare.
Warfare. What I know about warfare, cyber warfare.
Cyber warfare. Yes,
cyber warfare. Yeah, the right term. I know it's cyber. Like cyber malicious attacks all across like the globe, not just like in one place or one city.
Yep.
One city.
Okay, yeah. We'll not be going to our commercial break. We'll see you soon.
See you back in a few.
What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Have you subscribed to WCPA ReelHouse and Studios?
Nah, it didn't interest me that much.
Bro, but you should though. Like you'll get interested eventually.
Man, what's good about that?
Bro, WCPA ReelHouse and Studios is a new studio powered by China's Preparatory Academy that uses our students to make movies. This is your sign to subscribe to WCPA ReelHouse and Studios.
Oh, I like that. That seems very impactful. I'm gonna do it. What about you?
Welcome back to Hat Talk.
Welcome back.
We've been discussing during our ad break of what our next topic is going to be, what we're going to discuss. Yeah.
So, I love how you asking me a bunch of questions and stuff. I like that part. But now I want to hear from you personally.
Okay.
So, have you had any experience with hackers?
I have, actually. One time I have.
What's the weirdest encounter you've had with a hacker?
So the weirdest, definitely the first, it was about 2023. I was like 15, first time getting Instagram.
You were 15?
Yeah, I was.
Okay,
yeah.
bet.
So first time getting Instagram, new to the whole account and everything. You know, I've been using this password for years, right?
Yeah.
So my friend, right when I got it, my friend gave me a text on iMessages saying that I was speaking a foreign language, Chinese or something. He said it was a whole paragraph or something like that. And it was just a whole different language. So I tried to log in my account to see, you know, if I texted anything. And I couldn't log in. I couldn't log in at all. My account was hacked. Had no access to go in it. I didn't have a lot of followers, so I wasn't really worried about it or anything. But I asked my friend to screenshot. You know, he screenshotted it. He showed me what they were asking. I put it into Translator, Google Translator, and they were basically asking for a whole bunch of money, talking about family issues. And so right then I had to change my username, password, delete the account, and change my whole password, and nothing like that ever happened again.
But since you were like, you didn't have that much followers, you weren't worried about it?
Yeah, I wasn't really worried about it. I was new to the thing. I just, you know, it was kind of an added app.
Like, how much you had?
Like maybe 10.
10.
Yeah, maybe 10.
10.
Yeah, so I wasn't really worried about it at all, really.
Okay, I get that. I get that. What is ever happening? Would you say this will ever happen again, though?
Probably not. You know, I've been, you know, since I've been learning about cybersecurity,
You're taking extra precaution measures.
exactly. You know, I know what to do, what not to do. I know how to create a better password. And mine back then was too easy, so I changed that. So, you know, I got all my privacy, everything set up.
So now that you got your new Instagram, what do you do on there to like make sure it's more secure?
Really, it's really just the password. So, like, what I do, I have a not too long, but a very hard password, which just definitely won't discuss, but definitely won't tell you. But you know, but yeah, change my password, username, make sure that the people that follow me aren't spams, because there are bots, and a lot of social medias, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram.
I have a lot of spams that follow me too.
Exactly. So you got to watch out for that. You know, people, they'll really do anything to get your information. So you got to really watch out for that.
What about the stuff you post? Like
Stuff you post, that's really important. Like
the stuff
people can find out a lot about you over what you post. Like, they can find out your location, they can find out anything about you in one picture.
Like, if you posting a video of you like walking to a store, they can locate that store in the area.
Exactly. So that's why you have to, you know, take extra precautions, be careful what you're doing online, you know.
So it seems like you don't post it like that.
I don't really post like that at all, actually.
Do you really just chat?
Yeah, I mainly on Instagram just chat to my friends. Yeah, that's basically what I do. But yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, it's important to, you know, make sure you're protected, your account's protected and everything like that. You know, not just Instagram, but in every single social media thing, anything. So yeah,
I don't think I had experience with a hacker from like another place. Because what language was he speaking?
I think it was Chinese. I'm pretty sure it was Chinese.
So they got hackers in China now.
Yeah, they have hackers everywhere.
I think the hackers that I've met been like in this area.
Really?
But like I don't think it's been a hacker from another place because the hackers I met have all speaking English.
Really?
They could have been from Britain or like those other places like Australia, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were from here.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. What do you think hackers really want, like, out of this? On like personally, like out of your account or my account?
Personally, I think they want to like. Because some hackers are weirdos. I feel like they might just want to know just stuff about you, like your whole personal life, even just for like personal gain, or just like to gather stuff about you. I don't know. Hackers are weird.
And one thing a lot of hackers do is they try to impersonate you.
Yeah.
They when they take your account, they try to act like you and text your friends, text their friends, and try to be like, "Oh yeah, what's up, buddy? You trying to give me $5 so I can, stuff like that."
I've had experiences like that, but they didn't hack into my account, but they made like an account that's similar to mine.
Really, tell me more about that.
So like it was so I had my Instagram account, right?
Yeah.
So the first instance was I had some friends texted me. A couple of friends texted me. They told me that they had an account that looked exactly like mine. They had the same profile picture, and they had my name. But the difference in my name was it had like an extra dot. Oh no, it had an underscore.
Oh.
Underscore. And they told me that this account was texting some of my people that I follow. Even texting my cousin. My cousin told me.
Wow.
This spam account was texting my cousin.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and
like that.
And there was a second instance too, where I had like a mutual friend. He was texting me. I had met him. He was like, there was someone who was impersonating me, and even someone in person walked up to me and said that there was another account trying to be like me.
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't know who that is. It could be someone I know for real.
It could be anybody. That's the thing. You don't know. Hackers, they keep their privacy away from everybody, and they try to get everybody else's privacy information.
I feel like it might be someone I know though, because. Like how would he know to text my cousin?
Exactly, because that is true, and hackers could be your friends. Your friend could be your hacker. That's the thing. That's the thing. So, that wraps up this topic. Wrapping things up. Let us know if you have any questions down in the comment section or on this email on the screen. Carmel, do you have any questions?
No, not so far. So far.
Okay.
Today was a good podcast. It was a good day today.
It was. Thank you, Carmel, for joining us today.
No, thank you, man, for inviting me, man.
Of course. Thank you to the audience for joining us today on our first episode of Hat Talk. My name's King Drumgoole.
My name's Carmel Jenkins.
And we're signing out.